What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want all of your takes down below in the comments section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day: do you think the Dodgers will still win the NL West? Dave Roberts says they will. I want your takes down below in the comments section, and predict the Dodgers record this week. They have 5 games, 2 against the Mariners, 3 against the Marlins. Give me your predictions down below in the comments section. What will the Dodgers record this week be? And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this at all. Another bad week for your Los Angeles Dodgers. They go 1-5. They fall to 18-17 on the year. After starting the year 13-2, the best start ever by a reigning World Series champion, they're now 18-17, 2.5 games behind the Giants in the NL West. They're now 4 games behind the Red Sox for the best record in all of Major League Baseball. I mean, it's getting ugly. They've lost 15 of their last 20 games. They're 4-10 this year in one-run games. That's 2 more one-run losses than any team in all of Major League Baseball. So they're not getting it done in close games. They're not getting it done late. And you know about their issues with runners in scoring position. It has haunted them this season. This week they went 15 for 70 with runners in scoring position. But if you take away that 14-run game where they went 11 for 23, they went just 4 for 47 this week in 5 games. And they're just not getting it done with the stick. This week they slashed 242, 344, 367 with a 712 OPS. Just 5 home runs for the Dodgers this week. 2 were hit by Max Muncy. That's 5 home runs in 207 at-bats, 6 games. That's 17th in all of Major League Baseball. 56 strikeouts. That's 10th in the league. They grounded into 6 double plays. And for the road trip, where they went 2-8, in those 10 games, they scored a total of 49 runs. But if you take away the 16 against Milwaukee, the 14 against the Angels, that's just 19 runs across 8 games. That's a little over 2.3 runs per game. So save for those 2 offensive eruptions, this offense was sleeping the entire road trip. I don't know what kind of hotels they're staying at. I'm sure they're really nice. Must have some comfy beds, because this offense was just asleep pretty much the entire trip. And yes, they're without Zach McKinstry and Cody Bellinger, and we'll give you an update on those guys in just a second. But this is not who this offense is. You're not seeing the slugging. You're not seeing the relentless approach at the plate. Yes, the walks are there, but the big hits aren't. This is not who this Dodgers offense is.
And that ain't you! You're better than that!
Now, the good news for this struggling Dodgers offense is the guys at the top, Mookie Betts and Corey Seager, they're trending in the right direction. For the Who's Hot this week, Mookie Betts, he went 7 for 23, had a home run, 2 doubles. He hit 304 for the week with a 950 OPS. For the Angels series, he went 4 for 10 with 4 walks, and he just went nuts. Max Muncy hits a check swing roller down the third baseline. Oh, right in the family jewels. Mookie's in some pain. Here's another look at it. Roller down the third baseline. Goes under Mookie's wicket. Boom! Right there. Rojas is like, my bad, dude. Gentlemen, look away. Another one. Just, right there. Take me out to the Balls game. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks at the old ball game for Mookie Betts right there. And he's just rolling around. Max Muncy's laughing. And then also Corey Seager, 8 for 23 this week. 7 of those 8 hits, though, they were singles. He had 1 double. He had 304 for the week, had 836 OPS. He went 6 for 12 in the Angels series, had a double. So he's starting to trend in the right direction. You want to start to see him hit the ball harder, start to hit more line drives. So he's starting to pick it up with the base hits, hitting the ball more consistently. You just want to see him pick up that slug. Now, for who's not, you can pretty much take your pick. But Will Smith, he went 5 for 21 last week, hit 238, did have a home run and a double, went 3 for 12 in the Angels series. But if they're going to bat him in the middle of this lineup, in the number 4, the cleanup spot, or the number 5 spot, you're going to need a little more production from Will Smith. And then Gavin Lux. So right when it looks like he's about to get going and go on a hot streak, he starts to cool down. For the Angels series, he was 2 for 12 with 2 singles, 4 strikeouts, no home runs at all for the Dodgers in a 3-game series. He did take one for a ride yesterday. It went to the warning track, and he's 6 for his last 23. So you're seeing better at-bats, more quality from Gavin Lux. The singles are picking up. He had 1 double, but I think we're just all waiting for him to just break out and go crazy and be the Gavin Lux that everyone wants him to be at the plate. Now, for my favorite moment of the week, there wasn't very many to pick from, but I'm going to go with DJ Peters getting his first big league hit, his first hit in the show, the Glendora Destroyer.
Peters backspins his pop-up down the left field line. It is a fair ball.
And yes, this team has been hit by injuries pretty much everywhere you look. From the bullpen, where you lose Corey Knebel, David Price, Tony Gonsolin. You even lose Scott Alexander most recently. Brusdar Graterol, he's back on the IL. Then the big one, losing Dustin May, budding superstar, Code Red. He's out for the entire season. Then you lose Zach McKinstry. Now you lose A.J. Pollock to a hamstring. He was starting to heat up. And then the MVP, Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger hasn't played in a game since April 6th. He was cleated by Ramin Gudwan of the Oakland Athletics, and it turned out he had a hairline fracture. There was a lot of swelling. Well, today on Cody Bellinger's Instagram, he posted a video of him doing some running. And then Dave Roberts gave us the latest on Cody Bellinger's progress.
So I saw a video of Cody running at probably about 60% in the outfield, and looked good, recovered well. So our expectation is we'll continue to ramp up that percentage of effort, and then taking batting practice, taking live ABs, throwing the baseball. So it's moving. But again, when you're dealing with the fracture, you still got to make sure it's healed. But I think we're doing a great job. The training staff down there, Stoney is leading that as far as once he is healed, we can get him active because he's done everything around, that he can't prepare himself for coming back.
And then how about Zach McKinstry? Before he went down, he was hitting .296, had a 144 OPS plus, and then he goes on the IL because of an oblique strain. Well, here's the latest on Z-Mac.
Zach is progressing. The latest is he was able to sneeze and not feel anything. So when you're talking about an oblique, that's a big deal. We're still monitoring his swings. With the oblique, there's still some fatigue when he gets it gets it going as far as swinging of the bat. So he's progressing. There haven't been any setbacks. So again, I just don't know the timetable, but I think that with all those guys, DG, it's progressing.
So hopefully they get back Cody Bellinger and Zach McKinstry, and everyone can just start playing the roles they're used to, the positions they're used to. You throw Cody Bellinger in center field, Zach McKinstry all around the diamond. They're going to need that depth back, and hopefully Zach McKinstry can pick up where he left off, and Cody Bellinger can get going and really jumpstart this Dodgers offense. Now, this week, I think the Dodgers have a good chance of getting back on track. You got 5 games at home at the Ravine, 2 against the Mariners, 3 against the Marlins. You got Walker Buehler going on Tuesday, and the Julio Urias going on Wednesday. He had a little bit of a rough start in the Angels series, but look for him to get back on track, and then we'll see how they do against the Marlins. But even with the Dodgers' current losing streak, losing 15 of their last 20 games, Dave Roberts is still very confident. He was asked about the Dodgers in the NL West, and here's what he had to say.
I wouldn't say either encouraging or motivating. We're going to be at the top of this division. I have no doubt in my mind. So kind of what we do is focus on ourselves and how we play, how we prepare, and other teams can kind of take care of their own thing. So I actually haven't looked at the standings, and I just right now I don't care.
So, look, I'm hoping Dave Roberts can get the guys going in that clubhouse, get those bats going, and say what you want about Dave Roberts, but he was the manager that lost 11 straight in 2017, 16 of 17, and led that team to the World Series, a team that should have won if it weren't for the asterisks. And then the following season, that team started 16 in 26, and he found a way to get to the World Series. So Dave Roberts has proven that even if you have a slump, he can get that team back to the World Series, and you saw what happened in 2020. They eventually won the World Series. So it's still early. You still have 78% of the season left to play, 127 games. But give me your takes down below in the comment section. Today I want to know, what is your confidence level that the Dodgers will still win the NL West? Right now, I'm at a 9. Give me your confidence level down below in the comment section and predict the Dodgers record this week. I've got them going 4 out of 5. 4-1 on this week. I think they'll take care of business at home. But give me your takes down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all latest Dodgers Nation t-shirts, head over to GearUp.LA. For latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.